This is Second Drawdown, Episode 5. I'm Reagan White, filling in for Novia, who's feeling a little under the weather this week. Let's get into it. And now it's time for What's Up. You may have realized that I'm not Novia, and unfortunately she is very sick this week. We don't know what's wrong with her, and unfortunately she doesn't know either. So any medical prognosis wouldn't be actually accurate, so we'll let you know next week when she's back. She can tell you how her sickness went. So what's up with Steve Carell getting his contract extended for 3 years for the American Office? This might annoy some of you hardcore Ricky Gervais fans, as he was the original. But for those fans of the American Office, he's going to do another 3 years, so you'll be looking forward to that one. In the last few weeks, NASA scientists have discovered that there is water and ice on Mars, meaning that the planet can support life. I don't know how that really works, because water diet doesn't really pan out that well for me, but, you know, I'm sure the aliens love it. This week, multi-bagillion-jillion-billionaire Bill Gates has announced his retirement. That's right, the guy you all know to earn $150 per second on interest has decided to call it quits and hang out with his wife and do what they do best. Help poor people. You may find that ironic, but that's what they've decided to do now. Their foundation decided to help a lot of people around the world, suffering, poverty, all that kind of stuff. We're going to link you to an email in our show notes of an email Bill Gates sent to his Microsoft staff, telling him how crap Microsoft XP was in his opinion. Again, ironic. Well done, Bill. Now, if you think there are some douchebags in the world, you'd be completely correct. But if you check out the link in our show notes this week, we'll link you to a guy who, in my opinion, is the biggest douchebag ever to exist. He left a voicemail message on a random girl from the street's phone and sold himself to her verbally for about 10 minutes, telling her how great he is in bed, how brilliant he is, and how she should be afraid of him because he's so fantastic. Check it out. You'll laugh and perhaps cry. So for all you sports junkies out there, here's one that might tickle your fancy. Some sports stars have stopped using performance-enhancing drugs like steroids and whatnot and started using Viagra. To me, this could give a new meaning to go hard. Apparently, Viagra was originally destined to be a heart drug, opening up the blood vessels, allowing more blood to travel through the veins and oxygen to get to the body. An accidental erection drug. I'm stoked for the people who invented that. But maybe this was an accident as well. Maybe some people had decided to take the drug, expecting a good night, and they went for a run beforehand and realized, hey, they can run really fast. You never know how these things come about, but good luck to them. Yeah, go hard. So before we give you this week's Would You Rather, we're going to check out 2 video responses we had to our last one that we couldn't fit in because of the specials last time. Let's take a look.
I'd have to say fall in love. Because what's life without love?
Thanks for that, Leah and Josh. Now, if you guys want to respond to our Would You Rather for this week, head to seconddrawdown.com/upload and find out how there. So now for a new Would You Rather. This is a difficult one, I must say. Would you rather be famous on YouTube and be an absolute geek at school, or would you rather be popular at school and not be famous at all? You tell me. Head to seconddrawdown.com/upload. So for my fave this week, I think you're going to love them, I certainly do. We performed in Battle of the Bands a few months ago, and the judges at one of the heats told us that we sounded like a band called Reagan and the Full Effect, so I decided to check them out, and they're absolutely awesome. They're like a mix of hardcore, punk, alt, kind of weird stuff, but with synth on top, so it's really cool to dance along to. Awesome catchy songs. Check them out at myspace.com/Reggie and the Full Effect. I'm sure you'll love them, because they're my fave at the moment.
say we can't do it, but I got to know. Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Was it ever worth it? Was it just a curse? Is it getting better now? Is it getting better now? You got a lot to do before I let you stay. There's things you need to see and things you need to say. They say we won't make it. What do they know? They say we can't do it, but I got to know.
So it's time for this week's Boredom Buster. Now, I don't know if you like dancing, but this guy certainly does. His name's Matt, and he's a star on YouTube. Every year, he travels all around the world, travels to as many countries as possible, and dances, films them, films his little dances in all these countries, and compiles them to make one big, awesome YouTube video. Let's check him out. This is 2008's job.
That way, okay? Hold it steady.
Okay, I can't dance like that. I'm more of a crumper myself, but man, that's awesome. If you guys have been to any of those countries and you want to let us know how many of those countries you've been to, let us know at seconddrawdown.com/upload or email us at feedback@seconddrawdown.com. And we want to find out where you have been, because I bet you haven't been to as many places as Matt has. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Reagan. Just going to do a harmless bit of self-promotion here. Melf is recording the RockQuest video next week at Epic, so if you're a fan of Epic or if you're bored next Friday, come along, catch a bus from Botany Downs Secondary College at 6 o'clock and be part of our video entry for the RockQuest National Final. We're really trying to get in again this year and hopefully take it out, so if you want to support us, that'd be great. Thanks for watching today. Hopefully Novia will be back next week. I apologize for making so many mistakes. I'm a bit of a noob, but you may see me in the future as a correspondent on Second Drawdown. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching. Good, so taking a big long still photo of me. So if you guys want to respond to our Would You Rather for this week, head to seconddrawdown, douchebag.com. Hey, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I've been Reagan. Well, I still am, and I still will be tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry I can't pronounce seconddrawdown.com. I'm a bit of a douchebag. The douchebag, everyone again?